Hello everyone, this is Celestia from Tea Rose and Ash. I'm really excited to be reading for this new moon for you today. So if this came across your feed, there's some messages that you need to hear. And on the evening of this new moon in Gemini, we're going to talk about what needs to be released. So this new moon is all about communication. There's going to be a big burst of kind of intellectual energy, which makes you want to learn, makes you want to teach. Great time for kind of self-exploration and for kind of reflecting on how you communicate with others about what you need. And it also is an encouragement of, thinking it through. There's tends to be, there's an opportunity to kind of grab what's out there and make it real. I think you know how to get what you want. I'm feeling a lot of confidence there, and you're smart. And look for signs around you to kind of think about what needs to happen next. Think about what you're expecting, focus on the positive expectations that you have and kind of attract that to you. Where you're currently at now, I'm actually seeing you're in a good spot. You're giving and receiving the help that you need. You're feeling very generous. You're sharing the wealth. You're supporting your community. Materially, you're doing very well. Financially, you're comfortable. And it's overall, I'm just feeling very positive. So hopefully you're in your content, happy spot right now. But I do want you to kind of keep an eye out for, or look around for those around you who may not be in need of, or who may need some financial help that you might be able to help. And it doesn't have to be finances, although I'm feeling it's more that. It could also be your time or attention. So that's where you're at now. So great spot. You might be a Taurus too. I'm not sure if that's accurate for you, or if there's a Taurus around you that's kind of giving you this energy. Very grounded, very, very good. In terms of what's influencing you, I'm seeing a female Libra in your life. This person it doesn't have to be a Libra, but this person is super direct. They're to the point. They know what they want. They communicate very directly. So they tend to criticize, but in such a way that they want to help you. They want you to improve. It's constructive criticism. And they're very, very logical. They are focused on objectives, very intellectual and in line with this Gemini new moon. So this person's having a big part in your life right now. So they have a lot of influence. And again, I'm thinking older, female, possibly a Libra sun sign. So just know and be aware of that person around you. Where you've been, like in the last couple weeks, you've done a lot of work to really get yourself in a very emotionally mature spot. You're very balanced. Again, kind of tying back to where you are, you're compassionate, you're being supportive. That's why I'm thinking it's you helping other people versus you in need of help. You're very empathic, very supporting people. This person, I think, is helping you, even though sometimes it feels like you take things a little personally. So this is, you are in a good spot. You've put in the work to get there, right? So well done. Being an emotionally mature person is super helpful and will take you far in this life. So in terms of what's no longer serving you, and there's a lot of people around you, there's another person. It could be connected to her. It's an Aquarius. I think it's a male, or they have a very male type energy to them. If you work, this may be two bosses that you have, or this is your manager and this is your boss. Anyway, I am sensing and picking up on a person, but this person is not as healthy for you as this one is. So in terms of you know, what's no longer serving for you and what you kind of want to recognize as not helpful to you. And again, I think it's a person, but they're very controlling. You kind of feel like you're being manipulated at times. They abuse their power. It can feel like there's a lot of irrationality kind of in how they think about people. They might even be a bit ruthless. I'm sensing an Aquarius. I think it's a male, but this person is not really serving your best interest, where I think this one is. So stay closer to her than him, or just keep him at arm's distance. And how can you release this energy? You might need to be a little bit strategic about it. So there's some, like, this is not having a conversation with this person to make things better. This is okay, how can I work more with her? Maybe she can help you kind of get more into where you want to be, because this person is not, or this energy is not where you want to be. And I think if you can kind of connect the dots a little bit of like, it's a new job, or it's a new location, or it's connecting with other people that are around you that you can kind of lean more into, versus kind of the direct working with that person or that energy, I think that will really help you. So just think through how you can be strategic. And also I'm picking up on dreams too. So if you're having dreams about whatever your current situation is, and again, I'm not seeing you're in a bad spot. You are in a good spot. It's more like there's something that needs to kind of be tweaked and let go. Pay attention to what you're dreaming about. Sometimes solutions appear in our dreams, and just kind of wake up and even jot down what you're thinking, and that might really help you here. What can be learned in this situation? I think the act of being strategic, maybe you haven't thought about this before. I think doing this is actually going to help you learn a little bit more about how the world works. So if this isn't, and I'm just using as an example, I'm kind of picking up on it. If this is like an office or work situation, again, this is something that you've never done before. So you kind of shifting your thinking of, you know, this person's just got it out for me, or this isn't working, or, you know, whatever the disconnect is here, taking that and kind of, first of all, letting it go because it's not serving you. So try to release. But also changing your perspective of like, okay, how can I take this as an opportunity to be strategic and get where I want to go with the people that will help me get there. You've already built the emotional intelligence that you need. You have an ally and a mentor that can help you communicate with her what you want. I recommend coming at her with a strategy like, this is kind of what I want to work more on, or I really am feeling drawn to do this or this, not so much this. And it's a good learning opportunity for you. So kind of take it more in a shift of perspective moving forward, if that makes sense. So good stuff. You can get there. I like to leave with a rose. The creator. You are a very creative person, and you are very successful. You see things a certain way. It's a real gift. This whole situation is going to actually feed your creativity, believe it or not. And I do think that you have to exercise some creativity and be the creator to create this strategy to get you where you want to go. And you can certainly do it. I have no doubt that this is something that you can make happen. Just a little bit of a change of perspective and getting the help that you need. But you're already in a great spot, but I just know that you can get even better. So that is your reading for today on this new moon in Gemini. If you enjoyed it, please do subscribe for more readings. And if you want to unpack anything deeper, please do use the link in my bio to get a personal reading scheduled, and we can unpack these situations more. So thank you so much and have a good one.